Hello everyone, today we have absolutely new kit from Eduard. As you can see, it's another special edition which features F4 Phantom. This time it's called Good Evening Danang. Before it was Good Morning Danang and now we have Good Evening. So it's practically the same 1/48 scale kit from Academy, and which is spiced up with Resin and PE from Eduard, and of course there are decals for 5 marking options. As you can see, box is quite huge. Here you can see comparison with my hand. That's classic top opening box, so let's open it and check what's inside. So as you can see inside, now we find standard set of the sprues for the Academy Phantom, separate box with Resin add-ons, and I guess on the bottom there will be special bag for PE thread and decal sheet. Just give me a second, I will take a scissors and we can take a look on the sprues. So let's begin from the top. Right on the top I had transparent sprue, which features canopy parts, of course. Just give me a second to open the bag. Okay, here it is. As I said, this is academic kit, so you can guess the molding quality of the kit, which is really nice. As you can see, kit offers possibility to build airplane with open canopy, so you would have a chance to have such a model. Then we have another sprue, which is molded in pale grey plastic and features a bit different parts. I still wonder why Academy packs their kits into sealed bags, I mean not Ziploc bags, not sticker folding bags, but just sealed bags. So here we have sprue with pylons. Various pylons, as you can see, recess panel lines are present on both types, so this should look good enough on the model. I'll zoom the camera for you so that you can see properly the parts. Here you can see the tail parts. Here is another one, nice recess panel lines, even riveting is carefully copied on those parts. Nothing to complain about. I mean, molding quality is absolutely great. I didn't see any flash or any other problem. Note that parts are molded in proper position, the same as they will be installed on the assembled model. Then we have another bag. Get ready, this video review will be quite long because there are plenty of the sprues, and of course article will be also quite big because of the great amount of the sprues included. I mean, even Eduard didn't count precise amount of the parts, they just wrote on the box plenty of, which is quite interesting decision. Here you can see tail part, which is molded as one piece. Again, recess panel lines, nice riveting. Very good. Of course it will look even better after careful weathering and painting. Here is another one. Then we have separate sprue with exhaust nozzles and some other engine parts. But I guess you won't need it because Eduard supplies Resin analogs, which are much better than those plastic ones. Here we have wheels. Those should be also replaced as far as I remember. Some seat parts, and here are also seat sides parts, and here are panel sides, cockpit panels. This will be of course also replaced by PE, so there won't be necessary to use them. And here are two dashboards which will be also upgraded with PE, so that they will look even more realistic, let's say. Then we have two similar sprues with Armament. Those are mostly missiles. Just give me a second to open it. Okay. Sprues are absolutely similar, so I will show you only one. Here it is. I'll focus the camera. Now you can see it properly. So we have here several types of the missiles, which can be, of course, placed on your model. Different tail fins, different missiles. Very nice quality. Then we have another sprue with various equipment which can be placed under airplane wing. Just give me a second to open it once again. And once again the sprues are also 100% similar, so I will show only one. Here you can see it. By the way, we have here such a nice addition as a pilot figurine on both sprues, so you can equip your airplane with cockpit crew, let's say. And here you can see various bombs, external tanks, pylons for those, and various minor parts. I really like how the pilot is molded, so I guess it will be really worth using it. And note that there are two options for the header provided, with helmet on and helmet off. Then we have separately packed top fuselage half. Let's say it's not half, that's part of the fuselage, because as you saw before, tail segment is molded separately, and some parts, some areas of the airplane are also provided as separate parts. Nevertheless, fuselage is provided in form of such beautiful, huge part, one piece. As you can see, with the recessed panel lines and riveting on the surface, really beautiful. Of course, you would have to remove those safety pins, let's say, but other than that, there is nothing to complain about. Just a beautiful molded part, which should look even better after careful assembly. Then we have two more sprues. Again, give me a second to open the back. What I like about the special editions from the Eduard, because they feature quite detailed kits, and they bring detalization even to higher level with help of this resin and PE parts. Nevertheless, here we have another sprue with bottom wing part. As you can see, it's molded separately from the wheel wells and various let's say moving parts. And we have here recessed panel lines, riveting. Here we can see landing gear legs. Then we have landing gear doors. And what else? Here are some minor parts. Again, I would only price this molding quality. Here is the top house, and you can see that molding quality is really nice. I mean, nothing to complain about here. And there are position pins inside, so you'll be able to place it properly against the bottom half. Then we have separately packed huge sprue with bunch of different parts. Again, I need to open the back and show this to you. Okay. So here we have external tanks. Also we have various internal parts for the wheel wells. Here is the bottom fuselage part. Also we have here another pilot figurine, I guess. Then we have tanks, wheels, nose landing gear leg, air intake parts, which are also molded quite nicely. And of course we have position pins inside every part, every element of the aircraft, which is divided into two halves. Then we have another last bag with plastic sprues. Just give me again a moment to open it. Here we have another cockpit parts. Here you can see them. And then we have quite huge sprue with nose cones molded here. You can see that those are molded as one piece. Then we have, for example, here a cockpit top. And what else? Various air intakes, cockpit parts, again air intake parts. Again, nice molding quality, and I have absolutely nothing to complain about this, how those parts are molded. Then, as I said, we have the separately packed resin parts. Just give me a second to open this. Of course, they are secured with foam. And inside we find landing gear wheels, exhaust nozzles and pilot seats. I guess I will show you only several segments, several parts, and you can check full photos and detailed views on our website. I guess it will be better to look at them on the, because photos will tell you more than you can see on the video. Here is a separately packed bag with wheels. Those are Resin ones, and I hope that masks are provided for this. And here is a bag with seats. Excellent molding quality for this, and I think there will be considerably better than original plastic parts. Then we have assembly manual, which is printed on the glossy paper. On the first page we have aircraft history, then we have parts map, and assembly begins. On the last page there are some accessories for the model, and of course marking guides, stencil placement guides, and 5 marking options. And of course loading options as well. Then we have canopy masks and masks for the wheels. This, as you can see, packed into the separate Ziploc bag. Then we have a quite huge decal sheet. Just give me a second to open it. Quite surprising that there is only one decal sheet, but I guess it has all necessary symbols on it. And those 5 marking options are not so, let's say, busy with various symbols. They're more loaded with various camos. Here you can see symbols. The decal sheet is printed in Italian cartograph, so you can guess the quality is really nice. And here we have stencils, which are also quite nice looking decals. And last but not the least, PE parts. There are 2 small PE threads which are provided in the kit. One is pre-painted and one is not painted. Here you can see the golden one. I'll bring it closer. Yes, now you can see it properly. And also there is painted part. Just give me a second to remove it from the back. There is also small film for the target side. I'll show it like this. Here you can see it. And here is a painted P thread, but I would rather recommend you to buy from Eduard textile belts for the seats. Those will look even better. Other than that, as you can see, we have here cockpit detalization, some external parts, so those should look nice on the assembled model. So that's all for such a huge kit. Don't forget to check full review article on our website. You will find there more detailed photos. And I would like to thank you once again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and like our Facebook group. See you soon.